You know, every once in a while, a file leaks out from the secret vaults of one of the world's most exclusive manufacturers, a file that was really never supposed to see the light of day. Well, today, we're opening one. And what's inside doesn't just show off a new vehicle, it reveals a whole new level of thinking. Let's dive in.
We all know about hypercars, right? These incredible machines that just shred the laws of physics on a racetrack. But what happens when the perfect asphalt runs out? What if you wanted that same insane performance, that same level of luxury, that same feeling of total dominance everywhere else on the planet? That's the question that led to this wild concept.
And here it is, the file itself, Project Centurion. So for the next few minutes, let's just pretend this is our own classified briefing. We're going to peel back the layers on a design so ridiculously ambitious, it completely changes the definition of a personal vehicle. Seriously, we're not talking about just a car anymore. This is something else entirely.
Okay, so to really get what the Centurion is all about, we first have to wrap our heads around the brand new category it supposedly creates. This isn't just some beefed-up SUV or a hypercar on big tires. No, this is the birth of something called the hyper-utility vehicle. The whole idea here is just a mashup of two totally opposite worlds. You take the face-melting speed and engineering of a hypercar, and you fuse it with the sheer scale, the self-sufficiency, and the go-anywhere opulence of a mega-yacht. The point isn't just to travel, it's about having complete, untethered freedom on a global scale. Let's just put this into perspective for a second. A hypercar, it's like a surgeon's scalpel, incredibly precise, built for the perfect conditions of a track or road. A luxury SUV is kind of like a Swiss Army knife, super versatile, really practical. But this thing, the hyper-utility vehicle, the HUV, its analogy is a land-based mega-yacht. Its domain isn't the road, it's the entire planet. And its purpose isn't just getting you there in comfort, it's about pure exploration and, yeah, dominance.
All right, so now that we've got that new category in our minds, let's dig deeper into the file and look at the machine itself, the Centurion. And I'm telling you, the specs that are detailed in these documents, they're just mind-bending. They honestly read more like something out of a sci-fi movie than an automotive design brief. Yep, that's not a typo. 12. The absolute heart of the Centurion concept is a 12-wheel drive system. And this isn't just for show. This is all about creating a level of stability and traction that's never been seen before. It's designed to cross terrain that would stop literally any other vehicle in its tracks, all while keeping the ride as smooth as glass, whether you're on a German autobahn or a frozen glacier. $75 million. That's the rumored price tag. And wow, that just puts this thing into a whole different universe. I mean, at that price, you're not buying a vehicle anymore, you're commissioning a piece of bespoke architecture that moves, a rolling headquarters that's built with the same insane attention to detail as a private jet or a super yacht.
And the features, they're just as nuts as the price. Get ready, because here's the quick and dirty list from the file. An onboard drone bay to scout the terrain ahead, a retractable rooftop observation deck to survey your surroundings, a full-service galley and actual crew quarters, because a machine this complex needs a professional staff, an armored hall for total security and privacy, and of course a satellite uplink and global comms suite so you're always connected, always in command. It's basically its own self-contained world. So this brings us to the most important question of all. Why? Why would anyone build something so extreme? What's the real point of a machine that can do all this? Well, the leaked file suggests the answer has absolutely nothing to do with just getting from one place to another.
This note, supposedly scribbled in the margin of a blueprint, just says it all. The Centurion isn't a tool for commuting. It's a tool for turning the journey itself into the main event. It's about being able to command any environment you drive into, basically making the vast, wild parts of the world your own private backyard.
I mean, just imagine a mission that only this thing could pull off. Picture it. You leave your penthouse in Monaco, you drive over the Alps in the middle of winter without ever touching a paved road, then you cross the entire Sahara Desert, and finally, you pull up to your own private oasis. There is no other single vehicle on Earth that could even attempt that journey. That is what it was designed for.
So, if we take a step back, a concept like Project Centurion isn't just some designer's fantasy. It actually points to a very real gap at the tippy top of the luxury market. It's a sign of what the next chapter of ultimate personal freedom might actually look like.
For decades, if you had unlimited resources, the pinnacle of freedom was defined by two things: mega-yachts to command the oceans and private jets to command the skies. But what about the ground beneath our feet? The Centurion concept basically suggests a third pillar of ultimate luxury, the
complete mastery of the world's land, a domain that, up until now, has pretty much been off limits.
And so, that's where we close the file on Project Centurion, with this one final question. Is a machine like this the logical next step for those who can have anything, the ultimate expression of freedom? Or is it just a step too far, a monument to an impossible level of excess? You know, the answer to that probably says a lot more about where we're headed than it does about anyone.